Last week I did a big closet clean out, but there were a couple things in the maybe pile that I wasn't quite sure if I was going to fix. So today I'm going to be taking a look at one of the items, technically two, but they're two of the same items that I used to layer on top of each other, and I'm going to try and see how I can rework it somehow back into my wardrobe. Gonna be a completely sew free DIY because I cannot sew, so this is gonna involve like maybe some glue, some scissors, and that's it. Let's get started. This is the dress in question. I've had this for so many years and it's always been thin, so I layered one on top of the other. It's really stretchy, bodycon, and it fits really well. Right now I'm tracing the outline of the shape that I want. I'm following a picture from my phone. Right here I'm just using my belly button as a guide to let me know where I want the shirt to end. So first I'm going to line up the hems to make sure that the dresses are lined up. And then I'm going to cut off the bottom. Next, I'm just following the tracings that I made in the shirt. This shirt is going to be the outer one, and I'm going to make the shape extra big because I want to leave myself a little bit of wiggle room for when I make a hem. What's really nice is that this dress came with a really nice hems on the side, so I'm going to keep those intact and just cut right up against them. So I lined up the shirts as if I was going to wear them, and I just wanted to see where I wanted the undercut out. And I'm using my finger as like a ruler to connect the two lines together. I try to make an oval shape. I'm going to take that oval along the hem down to the armpits. turned the shirt inside out, lined up the two seams that were going down, and cut a straight line across to get rid of this half of an oval. But it's very important that you keep this piece because it's the shape that you used to cut the bottom. So I just flipped it upside down and used the same shape to trace an outline for the top. And this is the only time you're gonna cut the hem at this top piece. Then I tried it on because there are some things that I needed to clean up and you can only really see it when it's on. So I did that. And then I'm going to use E6000 glue. And my trusty pencil. And a little bit goes a long way with this glue. I wanted the smallest hem possible because the sizes of the fabric pieces were not that big anyway, but I basically lined the top of the hems, like where I wanted the hem to go, with some glue, and then I just used the pencil to press it down. And I use this glue because it's strong, but it's bendable as well. It's almost like a moldable plastic. Here's a little close-up so you can really see what I'm doing. The pencil was really helpful in like folding down these tiny little pieces. You could definitely use something else like tweezers or a knitting needle, something long and thin. How clean that is. So I'm done fixing up the shirts. I'm gonna go try them on now. I love how this came out. I think it looks so good. Now that I'm looking at it, there's a few things that I would like to clean up, but you can't tell me it doesn't look exactly like the photo. Here I'm just styling it with some shorts, maybe for like a chill day at home or like running errands. Then I paired it with a skirt and a bag just to dress it up a little bit. I actually really like that I put something blue with it, which is something completely opposite because I think it makes both of the colors pop. And then a neutral bag to tie it all in together. So this is my favorite look, the leather pants, the black patent leather bag. I just love patent leather, and the black really makes the pink pop, and I just think this looks so bad. Disregard the mismatch hardware though, the gold and silver, I didn't even realize. I thought I was done, but this shirt is still a work in progress. There's some things that I'm seeing now that I didn't see when I had it on. I'm going to have to glue the two shirts together, and I'll probably do that by gluing the straps together in order to make it one shirt. And then I also want to take the top piece and possibly glue it to the bottom piece so that when I turn to the side, it's all one. Although I'm not sure about that, but I definitely want to make sure that I glue the straps down together because them separating makes it really look like two different shirts. I always get so discouraged when I see DIYs that involve sewing. I hope you guys can use some of this information, and thanks for hanging out.